Hi everybody, Beanmeister22 here. Hey, today we're going to look at something very special. This is the Bela Build Exploiter Loader. Set number 9189. It's a 2-in-1 set. You can get this loader or a telescopic arm loader. And if you've never seen these before, these are smaller off-road bucket haulers and bucket loaders and front-end loaders that you see on construction sites. A lot of times on construction sites, you don't have room to have a big, giant front-end loader there, and you just need something smaller, kind of like a Bobcat, but this is more versatile, where Bobcats have a tendency to tip over when you get those off-road. These are usually four-wheel drive and big, meaty tires, and for their size, they are amazing workhorses. This is a 2-in-1 set, and this is the first build, and I'm going to build the other one after, but I just wanted to get this video up showing how this compares to the Lego Technic mini backhoe loader build, which is very similar. Now, this is, as you would say, a knockoff Technic set. Now, when it comes to knockoff sets, there's some things I accept and some things I don't accept. For years, I have been looking for a knockoff or off-brand of Technic, because a lot of the older Technic sets that they don't have anymore, well, a lot of the really old Technic sets were just horrible in design. Now they're getting amazing. But I go online, and if you guys remember, I used to deal with a toy store in Hong Kong, and I don't know if they're in business anymore because their website's been down forever. So I'm trying to find another place to buy these. But on that website, they had some amazing, really cool four-wheel drive and off-road and construction stuff, which were Technic knockoffs. And they were not direct knockoffs of Technic sets. They were Technic-like sets, you know, using the Technic bricks or whatever you call them, pieces and studs and everything. But they were things that Lego had never made. And that's really cool. If you're going to get a knockoff set, and I don't even know if I should be calling it a knockoff set. I mean, it's a knockoff if it's exactly something that Lego makes, not only using their bricks, but using their design. Yeah, that's a knockoff. But when you take these Technic blocks or bricks or whatever you call them, and you make your own really cool sets, and you want to sell them, that company doing it is no different than you or I making some really cool Technic type sets and then selling them. Very cool, very impressed. What I did not like, and this is a biggin', remember, we have this problem a lot of times with these Chinese sets. The quality of Bela really isn't that good. I'm sorry. I've had some of the regular brick sets with their battle stuff, very good. This Technic knockoff, not so good. The plastic feels inferior, and some of the holes weren't all the way molded properly, and you had to kind of pop. You didn't have to shave them out. You didn't have to use a knife, but you had to force the little plastic studs in there and the pins in there. I guess that was okay, and I would still buy this set, but really the quality of the brick is not what it should be. Now, I think I paid $20 for this, and if this was a Lego Technic set, it would probably run for, I don't know, $30 to $40, because this is better designed than the Lego loader, and both of the builds on this are amazing, but the brick quality is not where it needs to be. And there's a whole bunch of Chinese writing on this, which I cannot read, but I can read you some of the English. And if you remember, I love the translations on here. It says, Bela, toy series with strong sense for playing. Specifications, colors, and contents may vary from illustrations made in China. Well, that's no problem. Build exploiter that look and feel like the real thing. So far, it hasn't been horrible with the translations, but here's where it gets really good. Super sense of resembling real car, various functions for your choices, real toys series with strong sense for playing, all new design ideas. And yes, these are all new design ideas. Promotion of new products, sense of heavy mental nature, which means you got to think when you build it, I'm thinking. The unlimited bout between technology and strength. That's almost a cool line. The unlimited battle between technology and strength. You know, clean that up a bit. That's be a really cool line. The successive of speed and power. That one's maybe. That one's kind of good. Reword that a little differently. Amazing visual convulsion. I don't know about that. Bring your pilot ability into play. How about bring your driving ability into play? New equipment for new challenges. Get across barriers. Spurt and swerve. I do not even know what that means. We could do a whole series of video just reading the boxes of these Chinese sets. But really, don't let, half of that was pretty good, but don't let the goofy part of that dissuade you from buying this set if you can find it. Here in the US, you might see a set like this online. Well, you'll see it online if you can find it, or you might find it in a small independent toy store. If you live in another country, my friends who live in Australia and in Europe and Poland and the UK and the Philippines, yeah, Philippines, really, Hong Kong and Japan, you can probably find these in standard toy stores and what do they call those, the night shops or the little booths or the bazaars. You can probably find this set there, get it for a good price. It is worth buying. Just know the brick, I'm making finger quotes right now, the brick quality really isn't that of Technic. But hey, this is still a very cool set and worth getting. And truly, there is a lot of English writing on this box, more so than on a lot of the military sets. So at least I can say they're trying. There's a lot of really good pictures on this box where they're showing all the things this can do and the movability. And really, it is a pretty good set. But some of the holes were a little loose and stuff didn't want to stay in there. And some of the holes were a little tight and you had to force it in there. Normally I would say, Bela, get your product quality up. But you know, this is the only one of these I've ever seen. It took forever to get it. I don't know if I can ever get another one of these. But if you live in a country outside of the United States, and probably Canada too, so if you live outside of North America, you can probably find this a lot more readily than I can. And maybe I'll look around for some more of these Bela construction sets, because, you know, they are pretty cool. You got to work at getting them together a little bit. But as it said, all new design. It's not copying something of Lego. They're just copying Lego's pieces. So yeah, I'm very impressed with this. I would, if I was you and you can find this, I would definitely buy it. Another thing on the front of the box where it says 2-in-1, yeah, ready to run. What is this, like an RC plane or something? Ready to run? I don't know. Anyway, so today we looked at the Bela Build Exploiter, set number 9189, Building Blocks series that look and feel like the real thing. Actually, it says that look and feel like the real thing. I guess that's what I said. Anyways, very cool. If you can find this where you live, definitely buy it. Don't pay too much for it. And if nothing else, we get a kick out of reading the English translation on the box. So have you seen any of these Bela sets before? Do you have any? If you live outside the U.S., how common are the Bela and Woma and Sluban sets where you live? If you live inside the U.S. and Canada, have you even heard of Bela and Woma and Sluban? Well, everybody's heard of Sluban, even if you know nothing about them. How about Star Diamond? It's another one, real popular over in Asia. And they make some pretty good military sets too. So leave your comments in the comment section. And hey, if you want to, feel free to beat me up for, you know, buying a knockoff set. But this is another one of them sets that maybe Lego needs to say, hey, we're going to start making this. It's pretty cool. Because if this was a Lego set, yeah, I would be the first in line to buy one. Very cool design, and I wish it was Lego. Maybe I'll even, hey, you know how normally we take a knockoff set and it's a copy of a Lego set and we're all unhappy about that? How about if we take a knockoff set and we make it out of Lego stuff? Because if this was built out of Lego quality pieces, this would be amazing. Hey, that's kind of like what we're doing with the Lego Tank Wars video series. But that's with battle tanks. This we're going to do with construction equipment. That's my next mission, is to build this out of Lego Technic stuff. Well, we'll see if it can be done. All right, so like I said, leave your comments in the comment section. And hey, as always, thanks for watching.
Beanmeister 22, the most dangerous man on YouTube.